Today we're taking a look at the Tascam DP-03 Digital Portastudio. This is the latest variation of Tascam's 8-track digital recorders that record to flash drives. The previous DP-02 was also an 8-track recorder with a CD burner and USB output, but used an internal hard drive as opposed to the flash card. So you do get a 2 gigabyte SD card included, so that's enough to get you started. I would definitely recommend putting in a bigger one. It can take up to a 32, I believe. So here's the unit, and we'll get a little close up. This has a USB out port. It has a CD burner, and of course 8 tracks of recording. We're going to show you how to install and format a new card. The 2 gigabyte card won't last too long if you start recording. So here you have your 8 tracks. You can only record with this unit, and as well as with the DP-008 and the DP-004, only record with 2 channels simultaneously. So if you're used to recording with 4 or 8 at a time, you really can't do that with this. But that being the only limitation that I found with the device, the thing is amazing. You also have 2 stereo condenser microphones here, and they sound very good. I was impressed. I mean, I have high-end condensers and low-end condensers, and I just took this out of the box and tested it out and was very impressed. So in a pinch, if you need to write a song, you can throw up 2 channels and set them to condenser. So here are those. Here's where you would do that. Your inputs. Okay, you have guitar, mic line in, and internal mic A, which is this, and here an internal mic B, which would turn this one on. And that's for channels 1 and 2, or 3 and 4, or 5 and 6, 7, 8. To arm each channel, you just use the record buttons here. So we're going to go ahead and power it up. The unit does come with a power supply when you buy it, so that's great. I know on the DP-008 and the 004, I think you have to buy the power supply on the 08, and it's like 20 bucks or something. I got this unit recently on sale for $2.99, and for that price, it's outstanding. I think they're running street price now, this unit with the burner and the DP-03 as opposed to the 02 is running about $3.49 right now, but it's still a bargain and a great songwriting tool. Okay, so what we need to do, we're going to turn it off. So you hold the standby off as she powers down, and now it's off. Okay, so you want to make sure it's always off when you remove the SD card. So here's the card that was in there. We're going to put a brand new 16 gigabyte card. And by the way, if you're not sure what cards to use, you can go to Tascam's website, and they have a listing there of ones that they've tested that seem to work. Also, here is your USB port connector that you would use to connect to your computer. Now, I know that they do split the card, so that when at the end, when you do have a final master, you burn down to a master track and then to a wave, which creates a wave file. Once you do that, when you connect it to the computer, you can see the wave file and then extract it. So you do have to master it first to the partition and then out. It's a little cumbersome, but still being able to go to the USB right out. Also, on the back side, you can see you have line in and line out for audio to record to other devices. And here's your inputs. You have an XLR and a 1/4 inch. You also have a remote foot jack, which is an accessory you can get. And you have a mini input headphone jack. So there you go. So now we're going to power it up. And this is a new card. So it says, I don't know if you can see that, but it says, invalid card found. Format this card. Are you sure? Just push yes. It will now format it and get you right into the song, immediately record it, and be able to record right away. These machines are very similar in layout and feel to the old 4-track Tascam 4-track and 8-track products. So if you're familiar with that, this device is very similar. So if you were to make the jump from analog tape to digital, don't look back because it does sound good. Also, each track has an included reverb, and it sounds really good for the money, to be honest. I mean, sure, your outboard gear, you know, will sound better, but there we go. See, we now have the track armed, and I'm going to go ahead and push 1 and 2, and now you can see some meters moving from me talking with the condenser mics turned up. Here, test 1 2 check. Test 1 2 check check check. So you can see it's already picking it up. So there you go. That's how you format the card, power it up. Again, if you want to record, you have to push the record buttons to arm it, and you can only do 2 tracks at a time. They can be any 2 at any time, but only 2 at a time. That's the only drawback to the machine. Other than that, for the money, it's really portable, and I like it. For those of you who don't want to get into computer recording or have trouble with it and like to actually turn knobs, this is a great way to write music. And also you can export your tracks to your computer for final mastering. If you want to work on it in the computer format, it's going to be WAV files when it comes out, so you can always just remaster in your computer. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the length, but I just wanted to go through the machine with you. Thank you.